Alright, welcome back to Run 8. Working on the M208 today. Heading north. I got this train set up out of Jacksonville I don't know, last week. I haven't really touched Run 8 a whole lot. Been kind of busy. Work-wise, been working overnights, covering for a job. So I'm kind of struggling to get used to daytime hours again. Last night I didn't get to bed till 2:30. I just laid there wide awake, couldn't fall asleep. Ended up waking up at 5:30, so 3 hours worth of sleep. Awesome. Let's see if we can get through the day. The more I do these videos as well, the more I realize how nasally I sound and how mumbly I sound, which I do kind of, I guess I get it. My accent kind of really kicks in there too. And I try not to mumble, but it's just how, I guess it's just how I am. I don't know. So I apologize for that. I notice that at work too, like sometimes I'll hear myself over someone else's radio and I'm like, oh my god, is that what I sound like? I'm sorry. Like, I try not to, but I guess it's just it's like a combination of my accent, my mumbles, and I guess just depending on how tired I am. If I'm tired like I am right now, my voice gets worse with the mumbling and whatnot. And not that it really matters. Dental wise, I don't have a full set of teeth, so that doesn't help me. That has been caused from a high intake of soda and not taking care of my teeth as I was younger. But I'm working on that. I am working on it. I've been going to the dentist now more often. I've been getting cleanings, working on trying to get partials, so that should help me with my, I would say, pronunciations a little bit better. I feel like the lack of teeth kind of screws that up a little bit. I think. This is going into the stuff I don't really know about, so I'm just kind of throwing it out there. Anyway, so I tried optimizing this game a little bit because the graphics to me, they look very milky, like too bright. Like white texturing seems to overpower. Right now, it doesn't look too bad. You can tell with the ballast though that it looks very bright in some spots. Granted, in game it's like almost 10 o'clock. Actually, yeah. So I was trying to do that, and apparently my graphics card, Nvidia, is like, hold up, this game doesn't optimize. So I am kind of stuck with it, which kind of sucks because I got everything. Where is it? I got everything maxed out. I got the performance maxed out. I have the frame rates. Frame rates is set at 60. Otherwise, it does that like weird stutter, like it did, like it sometimes does if I go into the maps and then come back out. I don't know what the presenter mode is. Media or 1. I have it set to 1. VSync, I haven't messed with that. I don't know what that is. Anti. I got this set. I saw a video that said the SMAA works better than the FXAA. Less jagged lines, but I'm not. Am I seeing the difference? Like if I zoom in, it looks really good. Actually. I weirdly can't tell the difference. Huh. Okay, well, I don't see the difference. What happens if I hit off? Okay. I really don't see the difference there. Anyway, reflections high, shadows, everything maxed out. I got all this check marked. I don't do the depth of field. I did that once, and that was a weird look to it. That doesn't do much except the black around the borders. Oh, anyway. Alright, let's see if Mr. Otto will give us a signal now. Or if he's going to tell me the same thing, because I'm coming off impatient. Call me at the next control point. Yeah, I will. Trust me, as soon as I pass this next signal, I will. So, other updates. I haven't really done a whole lot for Run 8. Goofing around a little bit here and there. The Fresno Sub-South, I've actually been doing a lot on most recently. There's a lot of cool things I can do on that, customer wise, long distance train wise. It's actually a pretty fun route. But I had to take a break from the West Coast for a little bit and play around on the East Coast here. Oh, someday I will get the, oh, excuse me. Speaking of 3 hours of sleep, I will say I need to get the Selkirk sub, or the Selkirk yard, and oh my, I am drawing a blank on that other route that connects to the Selkirk yard. I'd like to get those two routes, mainly because a lot of those trains I kind of have more knowledge of. And a lot of the traffic that comes to where I work comes from Selkirk, which is kind of cool. Most of it's actually going south, but sometimes a lot of it goes west towards Selkirk. Especially the lumber. Lumber goes as far as Florida. Sometimes it goes out Midwest. So, I mean, they got reach. But other than that, Run 8, haven't done much. Open rails, I've been playing around with. Haven't really touched a whole lot for Main Central Mountain Division. I should. The reason why I should is because sometimes if I go too long not working on the project like that, I then no longer have interest to touch it. So yeah. But I actually just recently released a boxcar pack for Train Simulator, or yeah, Open Rails. And it's got like a mixture of Plate F and Plate C boxcars, DWC, Grand Trunk Western, CN, BNSF, BKTY, LRS, I believe, WRWK, SOX. Okay, bud, give me the signal. So, and now I'm working on center beams. My plan for that is a couple more BRs, a couple more IANRs, WRWKs, NOKL. I'm gonna put some LRS ones in because I haven't done those. And we get those a lot. And obviously it's gonna be pre-2026 for these cars, because at the moment the BR center beams are getting sent out to be scrapped, and the WRWKs are actually getting re-stenciled to ATW. I think the LRS ones are too. I am not 100% sure, but I could have sworn some of the LRS ones showed up as ATWs with the same numbers. I could be just thinking wrong. I mean, that has a potential. I do see a lot of cars when working, switching, stuff like that. You do 3 days of basically 90 car trains, switching those out, it's they all start to blend in after a while. But with that pack, I would like to get, it's mostly going to be the Irving lumber loads, whether they're the yellow wrapped ones or the red or green. Okay, we got a clear signal, perfect. And that will be up to the end user what they want to do. The good thing about these cars is you can change in the wagon file which shape that the load can be for, or can be used. So like if I set it up for the Irving lumber load, the end user can set it up for Viking lumber or something like that if they choose. So that's a good thing about those. Worked on a pack of CSX CM40-8s and a CM40-9. Excuse me, CSX 5318 North, clear signal. I believe this is Winuka? Winokur? Anyway. There's just a few details I gotta change up on the textures itself. And then I should be able to get those out. Wanna try to start on another boxcar pack, because there are still a bunch of photos of my own for like AOK, ATW, CRLEs, NOKLs, UCRYs that I'd like to get done. Just get it off my system. Or I might do another container pack mixture of Hapag Lloyd and Maersk, because we've been getting those a lot lately instead of the CMA, CGMs. Marisk has actually been mixed in a lot with Hapeg Lloyd recently. As part of the Gemini division, I guess. Ship container, or container ship that's been showing up, St. John. But I don't know. I think I did too many containers at one point and I got burnt out, so I don't know. But anyways, I don't really have a whole lot of updates other than that. So, clear signal north Winnaker. Let's just pop this up because I want to make sure. Okay, yeah, North Winnaker. CSX 5318 north out. We'll go for a little bit. We'll maybe make a half hour out of this video. But graphic-wise, if anyone has like a way to get this so it's not like a milky texture sometimes, I don't know if it's like if it's dependent on the sunlight in the game. It's way more noticeable on the West Coast routes. It looks very, very bright. So I'm just trying to look into it, I guess. I think that's my only downfall for Run 8. It's just weird you can't optimize it. You would think you could. Other gaming wise, been playing a lot of Battlefield 6 lately with a friend of mine. We've been playing Breakthrough, we've been playing Red Sack. It's Battlefield's Battle Royale version. We've been playing that. Not the greatest at it. I tried live streaming it one night and I just got so frustrated with it that I deleted the live stream video itself. Wasn't worth keeping because there's just like 4 losses in a row with teammates that just angered me with how like poorly they were playing. Like, as soon as we get in the battle, they would just disappear. I wasn't about to have that. It just looked like overall poor teamwork all around. Me and my buddy, we stuck together and we worked it, but our teammates, like as soon as we get in a fight, they just run off and they would hide. They wouldn't fight. They wouldn't give support. I don't understand what that mentality is on that game, but that seems to be a common thing now. Been also playing Gears of War Redux on the PC. Basically, it's a ordered. I don't know what to call it. It's because Gears 1 PC was a thing, but this has like everything from Gears 1 plus Gears 2 content, like maps, some of the characters. There's some characters from Gears 3 that are showing up in it. Clear signal. Batch lot. CSX 5318 north out. And I guess they're gonna come out with more characters. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm not the greatest, but I have been playing the campaign, because campaign is, you just can't go wrong with a campaign. Gears of War 1 has probably the most interesting campaign to me out of all of them. Like, the original trilogy is great. I love the original trilogy to Gears of War. I will replay them all 100 times. I don't care. So I've been playing the Redux campaign again, just like I did the Gears of War, like the original 2006 version, the unlimited version, the reloaded version, and now the Redux version. You know, you got four different versions, so why not? You know, it's fun, still fun. But I've been playing online too, mostly goofing around with some friends online, late at night. I don't live stream or anything, because one of them live streams anyway, so what's the sense of having two of us do it? But it's been pretty fun. Future gaming wise, I'm actually looking forward to Gears E-Day, Gears of War E-Day. Just for the story. I don't really care for the online portion, but the story, like, it's a prequel. Obviously, it's a prequel. It says it right in the title, E-Day. So it's like the start of the series, basically. And it follows the two main characters right on the day that it happens. So I'm really looking forward to that. They're coming out with another Metro game, Metro 2039, I think it was called, or 2037, I can't remember, but it's a new Metro game, and I really like those ones. I forgot to call that signal out, but it's a clear signal. I always liked the Metro 2033 and 2034 series. They're, especially 2033, like that was such a incredible, like, story and gameplay with creepy vibes and characters and situations that are like, okay, this is real. Like, well, not real, but like, you know. They've announced Fable. They announced another game. Fable I'm actually looking forward to because I love that series too. Fable 3 was my favorite, but like Fable 1 and 2 had a good storyline as well. And I think, by the sounds of it, this new Fable is a continuance of Fable 2 versus 3. I think. I could be wrong. I haven't really looked far into it. You know, there's a bunch of other games. That are coming out. Look forward to them. Been actually I've been looking into the well, I haven't been looking into, but I have been playing a little bit of Forza Horizon since that came out. I haven't done much of it. I haven't played NASCAR in a while because, well, now that my favorite driver passed away, I don't really have a whole lot of interest in NASCAR at the moment. Alright, got a clear signal, South Nahunta. CSX 5318 north out. So let's see, what do I wanna, how far do I wanna go here? Let's go to Hortnese? Horton here's who? What is that? Hortense? I don't know. Some of these, they really like to mess with me. Reduction to 40 in 2.2 miles. Alright. So overall, this train is M208. I believe it's Jacksonville to Birmingham. But I could be wrong. 1.9 horsepower per tons. I only got 2 locomotives on it. 47.16 on the tonnage. 0 loads, 92 empties. 87.74 on the length. And it's I found this video on YouTube of this train with this many cars, and I was like, you know what, I kind of want to try it. So I've just been kind of plugging along with it and decided to do a little, I guess, 30-minute video or so. Just kind of update a little bit of things. I mean, graphic-wise, I hope someone has some ideas how to tone down the, I guess, overall brightness of this. If not, that's not a big deal. Alright, clear signal, North Nahunta, CSX 5318 north out. Running on 3 hours of sleep is gonna make for a long day today. I suppose I could take a nap, but yeah. Oh, I also hope everyone had a good 4th of July. I know not many people really watch these videos, but for those that do, I hope you all had a good 4th of July. I didn't do much. I sat at home and played video games. Actually, just kidding. Did I work? I worked on Friday. Friday was not July 4th. So, yeah, I worked on Friday. Saturday I had off. Sunday, Monday I had off. Haven't been used. We gotta find out if we're doing anything tomorrow. I'm pretty sure we got vacation coming up for 2 guys, so I'm sure 2 guys off the spare boards are gonna hop on that. I might end up working a little bit more. That's fine. It does kind of get boring sitting at home, not doing anything. I mean, I can get stuff done, sure. But when you start running out of things to keep you entertained, sometimes it's nice to go to work, earn a little paycheck. Even though I'm on the spare board and earning a little paycheck anyways. I gotta keep my skills up, so I gotta go to work. Otherwise, I'm playing Run 8 to try to keep my skills up, and what good's that do when I just do point A, point B running? I'm not doing any switching. Maybe someday I'll have, I'll do a multiplayer of this and work with one of my friends to do some switching or something. Of course, I'd rather be a conductor on that, but yeah. Clear signal, Harris. CSX 5318 north out. Of course, I'm also not really sure how that works. Like, do we talk in Discord or do we talk, like, I don't even know. I'm also kind of rambling. I do apologize for that. My tiredness is kind of getting the best of me with that. There's a lot on here that I don't really know a whole lot about, and I would like to learn a lot more about it. Operations wise, I mean, would be kind of neat. I know I did some switching on the Riceboro Southern. That's about the only real switching I've done. At least on here. I don't think I've done any switching on the West Coast routes. I take that back. I have done a little bit, at least breaking down a grain train on the Fresno Sub-South. And I think I built a grain train on that route too, to take it north. But no, I haven't. The Riceboro Southern, I kind of set that up myself, did quite a bit of switching there. Brought it to the South Overyard, I think it is. And brought the train back, and that's about it. Clear signal, Raybon. CSX 5318 north out. I kind of feel silly calling these out, but it is part of the railroad experience. Let's get a quick look at this train, shall we? Oh, not like that. let's just get up here. Watch it go by. Actually, pretty good sized train too. Actually, kind of crazy that they didn't run a DPU on the bottom of this train. Clear signal, Satilla, CSX 5318 north out. But I would think that a train this size with this many auto racks, especially empty, that they'd have a DPU on the very bottom of it. But maybe not. I was always under the impression that 60 cars max for auto racks was the best choice, but maybe they've gone a little bit more with that. Maybe they just tossed that right out the window. You know, they just opened this right up, right out the window. I don't know. Part of the mystery things I still don't quite know. But yeah, when I was seeing, now you're starting to see where it looks pretty bright to me. And that video I kind of showed a little bit of the cars in the sunlight. Yeah, I understand sun's on it, but it seems milky compared to, you know, the sunlight outside. It could be I'm used to graphics from like Unreal Engine, so maybe that's why. Cause I know they got Train Sim World uses Unreal Engine. I think that's pretty spot on graphic wise. Operations wise, could use some help. Speaking of, I bought Trains 2022, Train Simulator 2022, because it was on sale on Steam. Like a whole package, like it was like almost a $200 package for like, oh, I don't know, I think it was like 30 bucks. I am not totally hooked. Okay, you got a clear signal. CS at South Hortnese, CSX 5318 north out. And now that we reached here, I think this is where we'll call it. So thank you for stopping in, thank you for watching, and until next time.